that you? Because you were saying about, you know, obviously your two children have you know, two different fathers. Would that upset you, though, that if anything happened to you, it could potentially split the children up?
It's interesting because in my will, it's my family that would sort of take over the running of the affairs and make sure that the best thing was done for the children. If it did turn out that obviously the children then went to their respective fathers, if that is what's deemed to be best for them at the time, then I would have to trust my parents' judgment on it. What I would hope is that all sides would come together, you know, regardless of being blended and extended and everything else.
You'd be surprised, though, what happens. People have such fallouts over these things. And, I mean, if you, for me, the ultimate, if you look at what happened with Bob Geldof, you know, Paula Yates obviously died, and her daughter Tiger Lily was 4, and Bob Geldof just said it was a complete no-brainer that he was going to take her on, even though it wasn't his child, because her three sisters. She had such a close relationship with her 3 sisters that was actually the bond. And it wasn't really about the adults in the equation.
No,
and I thought that was an incredibly selfless thing to do. And a lot of people lose sight of what's right for the children and just think about, well, I didn't like her and I didn't, so I don't want this. And actually without looking at the emotions of the child as well.
But that's where I hope, obviously, that if the worst was to happen, that my parents would be able to oversee that with an emotional and in a practical sense as well. But no, you're right. It's a horrible thought. But Katie, it's something we've got to think about.
I will.
Got to do it.